So what is Cinema Therapy and who's it aimed for?
Cinema Therapy is a YouTube show where we analyze films through the lens of our licensed therapist, Jonathan, who helps us break down sort of lessons that you can take away from films and movie characters to improve your life. Did I do a good job, Jono?
You did a good job. And I would add Alan I like to say he's the spoonful of sugar that helps the medicine go down because one, he's very sweet. Two, he's the emotional heart of the show. I mean, and then three, he breaks down the filmmaking. And people like to geek out about the filmmaking stuff, the writing, the direction, the color, the use of color, the stunts, all of these sort of things. So I'm definitely the medicine. And fortunately, I'm not, I don't think at least, a boring old fuddy-duddy. And so at least the medicine doesn't taste bad.
You're like grape flavored medicine, and then
I'm a Flintstone vitamin.
There you are. Oh man,
we're chocolate covered Flintstone vitamins is what our show is.
Now you're talking.
Oh geez.
So that's our new tagline.
It sure is.
So why did you go for films? Like why was that the medium you picked to analyze?
Honestly, that was Jonathan's idea. When he says he's a licensed therapist who loves movies, he loves movies more than I do, and I made it my profession. That's 100% serious.
I know
this guy has it's a borderline mental illness. His love for and devotion to cinema and movie watching.
We'll put that in the DSM-6. Cinephilia.
Yes, cinephilia. And so it was actually, the whole show was Jonathan's idea. He called me and pitched me the show. And it took him 1.5 sentences for me to go yes in my head. And he finished another sentence and a half. So about 3 sentences in, I interrupted him and said, I know exactly what this show is. I'm in. Let's do it.
Yeah. We're generally pretty in sync in life, but I think that's the most in sync we've ever been.
Oh, it was unreal. It was like I felt tingles. Like I've connected with a human on a subatomic level.
Because it certainly comes across in your thumbnails. You know, some of them, it's like between the line between business partners and potential lovers, and you know, some of them, I'm like, okay, you know.
There's definitely a strong bromance. We have no people ship us all the time. We have no problem with that. People think we're gay all the time. We have no problem with that. It's not accurate, but like it's cool.
Have you had any fans writing you any sort of stories about you?
I haven't seen any slash fic yet. But listen, it's coming. If it doesn't already exist, it's coming eventually.
The darkest corners of the web have some erotic fanfic going on, but
yeah.
But there's definitely a lot of love between the two of us,
for sure,
and always has been.
And do you think that's a big part of why it's been so successful? Because you've got the therapist sort of analysis, then you've got the film lovers overview, but you've got that connection, that friendship between the two of you, and the in-jokes and the bond that you have?
Yes. I think you summed it up.
Yes, correct.
Okay, we'll tick that box.
No, I think a huge part of the appeal of the show is, having Jonathan be, frankly, a world-class expert at what he does, and having me pretend to be a world-class expert at what I do. Both good. We provide insights. We're both relatively funny, but I think what really gets people coming back is, and we get comments about this all the time. People just love seeing two dudes like bro down and love each other in a healthy way. Like we get that all the time from people, that they're just so happy to see, brotherly love shown in a way that is positive.